Somewhere between the rising sun and the whispering winds, there is a space where the world feels soft, not silent, but peaceful. A moment when the light stretches across the earth like a gentle yawn, and everything just pauses. It is in this moment, this sacred stillness, that your soul is the most awake. Not because you're doing anything, but because you are simply being. The rising sun doesn't rush. It climbs slowly, painting the sky with color. Brushing clouds with pinks and golds, warming the cold edges of the earth one breath at a time. And the wind, it doesn't shout. It speaks in a language of whispers. Through the rustling of trees, the soft sway of tall grass, and the hush between your thoughts. This moment, somewhere between light and air, between stillness and motion, is where you meet yourself again. Not the version of you shaped by pressure or deadlines or noise, but the real you. The one who knows how to breathe, how to feel, how to simply exist without needing to prove anything. In this space, you don't need answers. You don't need plans. You don't even need strength. You just need presence. So often, we rush through life, running from one moment to the next, always chasing, always reaching, as if peace is some prize waiting at the end of the road. But it's not. It's right here, now. It lives in these tiny spaces between the rising sun and the whispering winds. This is your invitation to breathe, to return, to remember that even if the world spins fast, your heart doesn't have to. You are allowed to slow down, to listen, to feel the gentle rhythm of nature around you and the quiet wisdom within you. The world isn't waiting for a perfect version of you. It's not asking for more. It's offering you this moment, this soft light, this soft breeze, this soft beginning. So the next time life feels too loud, too hard, too fast, close your eyes and remember. There's a quiet voice inside you, one that doesn't shout, one that doesn't demand attention. It simply waits. It waits for the noise to fade, for the world to slow down, for the moment when your heart is tired and your mind is too full. In that stillness, it whispers, "You are stronger than you think." Not stronger because you've never fallen, but because you've gotten back up again and again. Not because you have all the answers, but because you keep searching. Keep learning, keep showing up, even when it's hard. You may not see your strength when you're in the middle of the storm, when the tears are fresh, when your chest feels heavy, when no one sees what you're holding together behind your smile. But that's where your strength is most alive. It's in the way you keep going, even when no one cheers you on. It's in the way you care for others while your own heart aches. It's in the way you hope, even when the odds feel against you. This quit, it may be drowned out sometimes by fear, by doubt, by disappointment, but it's still there. It never leaves you. And maybe you've forgotten how to hear it. Maybe life has been too loud for too long. But the truth remains. You are so much more powerful than the pain you carry. Strength isn't about pretending to be okay. It's about holding space for your struggles and still choosing to believe that better days will come. It's about falling and trusting yourself enough to rise again. It's about showing up, not as someone perfect, but as someone real. So if you feel weary, If life has knocked you down more times than you can count, if you're standing on shaky ground, unsure of what comes next, breathe, pause, and listen. You'll hear it, that quiet voice again, steady as ever, reminding you of a truth you may have forgotten. You are stronger than you think, stronger than yesterday, stronger than fear, stronger than doubt. And one day, you. The mountain doesn't move. It stands where it's always stood, silent, grounded, unmoved by chaos, yet never forgotten. It doesn't chase the wind. It doesn't cry for the rain. It simply waits. And still, the sky touches it. Every morning, light finds its way to its peaks. Golden rays wrap around its edges, and the clouds drift gently across its face. Without moving an inch, the mountain becomes a part of the sky's story, not because it tries, but because it trusts. And maybe you're that mountain. Maybe you've been told you need to hustle, that success comes only when you run, stretch, reach, and strain. Maybe you've believed that if you're not constantly climbing, you're falling behind. But mountains rise without rushing. They grow without apology. And they are loved not for how fast they move, but for how deeply they stand. In your stillness, there is meaning. In your presence, there is power. You don't have to chase what's already aligned with your soul. You don't have to beg to be seen or rush to be validated. What's meant for you, like the sky for the mountain, will find you. In time, in peace, in grace. Because the most beautiful things in this life aren't always chased, they're welcomed. The mountain teaches us that it's okay to stand your ground. And some days, it will look like simply standing still while the world moves around you. But still, you are becoming. The sky finds the mountain not because it begs, but because it belongs. And so do you. So stay grounded in who you are. Let your stillness be sacred. Let your silence speak for you. Let the winds come and go. They do not shake your worth. You do not have to move mountains. You are one. And the sky, every opportunity, every miracle, every love, it will find you. Because you don't have to chase what's already yours. Just be, just breathe, and trust. The ocean crashes endlessly, wave after wave, hour after hour, day after day. It never tires, it never hesitates, it never stops trying. No matter how many times it's pulled back, it pushes forward again, gathering strength from its depth and returning with purpose. It never gives up reaching the shore, and neither should you. You see, life will pull you back sometimes. It will stretch you thin. It will send storms your way and try to convince you to retreat. But you weren't meant to stay in the depths. You were meant to rise again and again and again, just like the ocean. You are not meant to quit. You are meant to continue. Progress isn't always loud. It doesn't always look like giant leaps. Sometimes it looks like steady rhythm, like small repeated efforts that eventually shape everything. Look at the cliffs, carved over centuries. Look at the sand, softened by time. All of it shaped by persistence. The ocean doesn't reach the shore in one wave. It takes thousands, millions, each one carrying the same message: I won't stop. So when you're tired, when it feels like nothing is changing, when you're doing everything right and still falling short, remember the sea. Your every effort matters. Your every setback teaches. Your every comeback strengthens. Even when progress feels invisible, you are moving. You are becoming. You are shaping your life with each try, with each step, with each decision to show up anyway. And just like the ocean, you hold power, not just in your force, but in your persistence. Your heart might be aching, your mind might be doubting, but something inside you, that small but unstoppable voice, still says, "Go again." That's courage. That's resilience. That's what greatness is built on. The world might only see the final wave that finally touches the shore, but it's all the ones before it that made it possible. So honor your journey. Honor your repetition. Honor the way you rise even when you feel like you failed. You are not broken. You are building. You are not behind. You are becoming. You are not lost. You are just like the ocean, relentless, powerful, full of life. Keep going. Keep crashing forward. Even if it takes 100 tries, 1,000 attempts, one day you'll reach your shore. And when you do, you'll realize you were never weak. You were just unstoppable.